So, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Wolverine, and today we're going to do a preview video for Teddy Funk Chainsaw Charlie. So, if you got him for free, then you must use him, or if you didn't got him for free, then that's fine, because probably in the future you're gonna get some shots for him. So yeah, if you have him, then probably you have a doubt that what kind of moveset you can use on him. So yeah, you can see like videos in the YouTube and everywhere, but I'm gonna show you some different type of moves. I'm gonna show you three movesets on a different things you can use it. First one moveset you can use it as a character like for like defensive mostly for the defensive purposes you can use it. Second, I would say you can use it for the faction boss, I would say, because probably it would be very much useful for faction boss or any other ones also it could be useful. And also it's going and yeah, this move, the first move I'm going to show you. The first move is going to be useful specifically against for the trap guys. If you're facing someone trap guys, it would be pretty useful against those guys. The second move is also same, but it will be much useful for using for the faction boss instead. And the third move you can use for anybody. Like that's the universal move you can use it, and that's the best move I would say. But I'm going to show you all the three moves because in what situation you are going to be I don't know, so I'm going to show you every move set that is going to be very situational and going to be very useful as per the move, as per the character, as per the situations in the game. So let's look at his card first. As a trainer, he is a Colorton gem guy who does 40% damage and create 3 extra, very useful for Liv Morgan and other characters too. Links with Aniturera doesn't have any other gears. So the move set, the first move set I'm gonna show you is the move set. Uh, it's the pile driver, which is a finisher, 10 MP, choose a 4x6 area to make into blue. Spinning toe hold, which is does 344.8k damage for 2 turns, which will leave some multiplier gems of strength 4, and the atomic drop, which is choose 6 gems to make into black gems, and it's a reversal combo, which is if our opponent generates at least one trap gem, then it will deal some damage and it will steal your opponent turn. So if you're facing someone like who is Mamrock, you're facing someone who is a KO, Power KO, or if you're facing eventually like Tech Roman, it's pretty useful one. So you can go and just like use it against those guys. That's a pretty useful one, and that is the most specifically for this one only. So for your trainers and coaches, I'm going with Lawler for Blue MP. I'm going with Austin for doing 50%. You can use Muhammad Ali who does 100%. I don't have him, so I'm using Austin for that thing. I'm using Shelton for 20% and Hogan for 2200. So alternative trainers and coaches list are in the description, so you can just go and check it out for every single moveset. So that's where I'm gonna say you that. So I'm not gonna waste my time on saying those all things. So for the straps, I'm going with all Fury medals. I do have the 20% gem damage strap, plus I have the 20% of the gem damage of like medals on those. So it will do significant damage. And I'm going with Walter since Walter makes a lot of trap gems, so it's better if you're gonna go against him. it's over now. So you see how this moveset works. So whenever he makes the traps, he still stuck. So that's how it works. So that is what this moveset works pretty well. So like you can use like increase the sub turns also with that, so that you can do even more damage. But if you want to do it for the gem damage, if you want to do, then just put down the characters as per the gem damage characters. Otherwise, if you want to focus on submission, then you can go for submission. So let's use the second moveset which you can use for the faction boss. So let's look out the second moveset for Teddy Funk. So this moveset would be the faction boss one, so you can use it. So instead of using the submission, we're going to use the 6-star move, which is the clothesline, which is choose a 4x1 area to make into pyro gems, which can converts into multiply gems of strength 5. So since we are going for all, since it's going to be the move gem damage one, so we're gonna go for gem damage. So I'm gonna use Edge for 40%, and I'm going to use Sheamus for 12,000 flat. So that's gonna do for like 30k or per gem damage for blue gems. So that's a lot. And plus we're gonna add some more from the strap. So that's even going to be like, I guess it's going to be 36k or 37. I don't know. We'll see if with the gem reduction also it's going to be happen. So we don't know what's going to happen. So let's go. Well, that's over. So you see, this one is much better than to use with the submission, because you will target everything, and like doing with that, it's going to be much more beneficial. So likely I want to recorrect one thing. You have seen pop button there in the screen, but I think doing with pop button is not going to be much beneficial with that. So using Edge is much better. Sasha is going to be also very good, but I think she does only 2200 now. She doesn't get the 12,000 one, so doesn't need to do with that. So using Edge for 40%, like, it's going to be much more beneficial. So let's use the moveset, which you can use anytime and anywhere. So let's use the final moveset for Terry Funk, and this moveset is going to be the universally pretty useful one. So you can use this moveset in any time, anywhere, like whatever you think about this moveset. But I think this is the best one you can use it for him. So the vertical suplex, which does 5.5 choose a 5x1 area to make into pyro gems, which makes power gems of strength 67.8k. DDT to choose 1/7 area to make into black, and the moon sword to make those pyro gems into yellow. So it can do some self recycling. So we're gonna use Kofi for yellow MP. We are using Taker for 53% and creating one extra, which you don't care, but that 53% would be much useful. Hall of Fame Nikki Bella for 10% and Hogan for 2200. And we'll keep the strap as same, and let's go against Walter. Alright, so you see how those power gems comes up and like does some more damage. You can do it with using some of the characters who in who who are you have most preference one, then you can use that. Probably if you have riddle would be useful, like probably if you have Alexa would be useful, like whatever I have I've used that, but you can do even more damage better than me, so that's all about it. So yeah, let's wrap up the video. Alright, so that is all about it for Teddy Funk. So you see how great he is, like very useful against the guys who make trap gems and like just steals their turn, I mean. So that's the best thing that he do. Plus he has that power gems one which you can use for faction boss, you can use for showdowns, you can use for feuds, and the other moves that you can use also use for the like any for anything you can use that. Likely the second moveset was very good, but I think I like this moveset much more because it does so much power gem damage. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next preview video.